Hi, my name is Rachelle Smith, certified personal fitness trainer, professional speaker, and author. We all love success stories, and I'm so excited to share one with you here today. I am here with Dave Reinhardt here at SWAC Studios in Farmington, Michigan. Everyone knows Dave. He works for the city of Novi, does a lot of events, and makes sure that we all know what's going on in the city. So thank you so much for sharing your time and your insights regarding your weight loss journey with me today. So tell us, without further ado, Dave, when did your weight loss journey start, and how much have you lost?
Well, it was 2014, around November, right before Thanksgiving. I started having some pains. They were not necessarily in the chest, but over to the side. Still some concern, so I went in to have it checked out. Cut to a month later, I'm on the operating table. They're doing just a catheter to see what's going on with the heart, and they find a 70 to 80% blockage in the widowmaker artery, which is the one that'll take you out. So they fixed it. I'm on the bed in the recovery room, and I decided I have to do some changing to just, I want to live. I got a beautiful wife and daughter at home, great family. I want to see things happen for her and them and enjoy that. I'm only in my 40s, so I want to live. So I said, first thing I'm going to do is cut out sugar. Pretty much anything, especially diet soda. The word diet doesn't mean good, okay? So I cut that out. Things that were in a box, anything that's high in sodium, those all left my diet. And then you have to do rehab for your heart. So I was getting some exercise, something I never did before, okay? But, it's part of wanting to be around, and doctor's orders. So when this whole thing started in 2014, I was 293 pounds. As of this morning, I am 150.8. So you're looking at almost 150 pounds, give or take.
You've lost an adult.
Yeah. And just a little over a year and a half, maybe. And it wasn't difficult. A lot of people want to go for the fad diets or the surgeries or things like that. And, doctors have been telling you for years, diet, exercise helps. And even if you just diet and exercise and take off 10, 5, if that's what you want to do, if that makes you comfortable, do that. Something, anything is better than just sitting here and literally killing yourself. That's what you're doing by eating foods like that and not exercising. And it doesn't hurt. Go out and do it.
Wow, and you mentioned exercising. I know you're a member of Planet Fitness.
Yes.
I actually have a lot of respect for Planet Fitness. They do a lot of great things for people. So you started out heavy on cardio. Tell us more about your workout routine.
It started out with just an hour of cardio, 5 times a week. Really light weight, just to keep everything nice and loose, a couple times a week. And then eventually it progressed to still doing cardio 5 times a week, but at an elevated walking.
Okay.
Which really works out the largest muscles, your quads. So it was really being worked out, and that turned into maybe I need to add some weights to it, because I noticed that now I'm dropping weight and dropping weight and dropping weight, and you want to kind of fill out. So I've added some weights to it. But the key was the diet. I'm a calorie counter. I'll be the first to admit it. And I spend a lot more time in a grocery store, because everything is reading a label and checking out, not necessarily the calories, but my big thing is the sodium content.
Oh, sure.
Try to keep my sodium intake under 1,800 milligrams a day, which is very difficult if you're eating fast food or prepackaged food or things like that. So lots of fresh vegetables, lots of nice lean proteins. That makes up my diet. I can eat chicken 7 times a day, just because it's what it is. It's protein, and you can flavor it with anything. It's good to go. It's not hard to cook. Anybody can do it. You don't have to rely on going to a fast food restaurant anymore. important thing is your diet and maintaining low levels of sodium. You know, to watch your carbs. You know, make sure you get enough protein intake. It's basic stuff, and there's so many things out there that can help you with that now, as far as apps and whatnot. So there's really no excuses to not be doing this. And I just want to keep going because, you know, instead of craving cookies, I crave, you know, going to the gym now. So.
And what do you, before we go, thanks so much again for taking time out of your work day. Before we go, if you had one piece of advice for the person who's failed diets before, failed exercise regimens and programs, to encourage and inspire them based on what you've done, what words of wisdom do you have for those folks?
Well, you're going to fail. I did many times, but fail forward. After you fail, reevaluate, get back up, do it again. If you fail again, get back up, do it again. That's going to happen, but if you keep trying, eventually you're going to find what was right for you and what takes the weight off you, like I did, and then stick to that. And then you're going to start to feel the results.
Wow.
And you're going to be like, I should have been doing this all along. And then you're going to stick with that, and that's going to make the world of difference. Just don't give up. You know, there's so much out there to live for.
There is.
If you fail, get up, try again. Nobody ever does it right the first time. So, I mean, it took, you know, a life-altering experience for me to do it. But, you know, hopefully that's not what it takes for everybody else.
He wants to inspire you before you reach that point.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks again for your time, Dave.
Anytime.
Appreciate your wisdom and insight.
You got it.
And thanks so much for your time. Make it a wonderfully fit day.